So good morning students, welcome all of you in 18 lecture of this chapter number 3rd. So let us read the second question. First question we already completed. On comparing the ratio A1 upon A2, B1 upon B2 and C1 upon C2, find out whether the line representing following pair of linear equations intersect at a point, are parallel or coincident. So this is the first part. 5x minus 4y plus 8 equal to 0, 7x plus 6y minus 9 equal to 0. Basic we already study. So first we find out A1 upon A2. A1 is 5, A2 is 7, so 5 upon 7. Then B1 upon B2, this is minus 4 and B2 is 6, so we get minus 2 upon 3. So A1 upon A2 and B1 upon B2, these are not equal. If these are not equal, then we can say we are having unique solution. If unique solution we are having, it means we can say we get intersecting lines. So second part. So these two equations are given in second part. 9x plus 3y plus 12 equal to 0. 18x plus 6y plus 24 equal to 0. So a1 upon a2 means 9 upon 18. This is 1 upon 2. Then b1 upon b2 means 3 upon 6. Again 1 upon 2. Then c1 upon c2 means 12 upon 24. Again 1 upon 2. It means a1 upon a2, b1 upon b2 and c1 upon c2. All three are equal. If all three are equal, then we are having infinite many solution. If infinite many solution is there, then we will get the coincident lines. Means solution of both line will be the same line. Those lines are called coincident line. Now this is the third part. So from here we find out a1 upon a2 means 6 upon 2, this is 3. Then b1 upon b2 minus 3 upon minus 1, again 3. Then c1 upon c2 10 upon 9. So a1 upon a2 and b1 upon b2 are equal, but c1 upon c2 is not equal. So no solution is there. If we are having no solution, then we will get the parallel lines. So already basic of this second question we studied in the starting of the chapter. What is the basic? If we are having unique solution, we get always intersecting lines. If we are having infinite many solution, then we get coincident line. If we are having no solution, then we get always parallel lines. Unique solution when a1 upon a2 not equal to b1 upon b2. Infinite many solution when a1 upon a2, b1 upon b2, c1 upon c2, all three are equal. No solution when a1 upon a2, b1 upon b2 are equal, but c1 upon c2 is not equal. So for unique solution, intersecting line, infinite many solution, coincident line, no solution, parallel line. Now we will solve one more question just like this question number second. So this is question number third. This question is also just like second question. Slight change is there. What is the change? On comparing the ratio a1 upon a2, b1 upon b2, c1 upon c2. Here also we have to compare the ratio a1 a2, b1 b2, c1 c2. Find out whether the following pair of linear equation are consistent or inconsistent. So this question has 5 part. I will solve 3 part. Rest 2 part you have to solve yourself. So this is the first part. We are having these two equations. So a1 upon a2 is 3 upon 2, b1 upon b2 2 upon minus 3, c1 upon c2 5 upon 7. No need to find out c1 upon c2 when a1 upon a2 and b1 b2 are different. If these two are same, then we will find out c1 upon c2, otherwise no need. So unique solution, if unique solution is there, then we can say it is consistent. Then second part, a1 upon a2, 2 upon 4, 1 upon 2, b1 upon b2, minus 3 upon minus 6, again 1 upon 2. Now these two are equal, so we will find out c1 upon c2. So 8 upon 9. a1 upon a2 and b1 upon b2 are equal, but c1 upon c2 not equal, no solution. For case of no solution, we always get inconsistent case, inconsistent. For unique solution, consistent, no solution, inconsistent. Let us discuss one more part. Third and fourth part you will solve yourself. Let us take the case of fifth part. So a1 upon a2, this is 4 upon 3 upon 2. So by solving this we will get 2 upon 3. Then b1 upon b2, again 2 upon 3. Then c1 upon c2, by solving this again 2 upon 3. So all these three are equal. It means we are having infinite many solution. If infinite many solution, again we are having case of consistent. So unique solution, consistent, infinite many solution, consistent, but if equation are having no solution, then it is the inconsistent. So question second and third both are of just same type up to here this step. After this step, in second question, we have to tell whether we get intersecting line or coincident line or parallel line. But in third question, we have to tell whether we are getting consistent or inconsistent. Now we will solve one more question, question number 5. This question number 4 we will solve tomorrow. First we will solve question number 5. So let us read the question. Half the perimeter of rectangular garden whose length is 4 meter more than its width is 36. Find the dimensions of the garden. So dimension means we want to find out value of length and breadth. So let length of rectangular garden is x and breadth of rectangular garden is y according to question. Now first case is half the perimeter is 36. Perimeter of rectangle is 2l plus b. Formula of perimeter of rectangle 2l plus b. I have to take its half and this is equal to 36. So this 2 cancel. L, this is x, b, this is y. So x plus y equal to 36. Let this is equation number first. Now in second case, he is saying that length is 4 meter more than the width. I write here length means x, here breadth means y. Now this is 4 meter more. It means this value is less. So I have to add 4 here in this less value. This y will become minus on this side. Let this is equation number second. So let us solve these two equations by elimination method. No need to apply here graphical method because in question it is not written. So it's your choice. So let us solve the question by elimination method. We will get x equal to 20 and y equal to 16. So x means length of rectangular garden 20 meter. Y means breadth of rectangular garden is 16 meter. So now only 3 questions left of this exercise, or you can say chapter also. Question 4th, 6th and 7th. So tomorrow we will discuss.